Hello there. In this video, we are going to talk about WD MyBook Essential, external hard drive, the printed circuit board repair, and the disk data recovery. This video is going to cover PCB swap, PCB firmware transfer, PCB repair, bad sector recovery, modern WD hard drive data recovery, fix service area corruption, disk data recovery, PCB electronic circuit analysis, quick data recovery tips.
One WD MyBook hard drive includes 3 parts. 1. A power adapter. 2. SATA to USB bridge and encryption card. 3. WD SATA hard drive. The WD MyBook external hard drive problems can be categorized into 4. Problem 1. The power adapter damage. Problem 2. SATA to USB bridge and encryption card damage. Problem 3. Hard drive printed circuit board damage. Problem 4. Hard drive disk assembly damage. Power adapter damage. This picture shows the 2 common damage points on the power adapter. The solution to fix this kind of problem is replace the power adapter or fix it. SATA to USB adapter damage. If the SATA to USB adapter damaged, the common solutions are 1. Fix the adapter directly. 2. Replace the damaged adapter with another identical adapter. You cannot take the hard drive out to put into another hard drive enclosure or another computer to read it, because for this model, WD external desktop hard drive, the data on the hard drive is encrypted by this special adapter.
WD MyBook external hard drive data encryption issues. 1. WD MyBook external hard drive SATA to USB bridge is also a data encryption card. All the data on the hard drive is encrypted by this card. The hard drive needs to be connected to this encryption card first, then the computer can access the encrypted data through this encryption card. 2. If the encryption card is damaged, we have to fix it or replace it with an identical one. After fixing the problems, we have to connect the hard drive to this encryption card first, then the computer can access the encrypted data through this encryption card. 3. If the hard drive printed circuit board or disk assembly are damaged, after fixing the problems, we have to connect the hard drive to its original encryption card first, then the computer can access the encrypted data through the encryption card.
3 methods to fix a hard drive PCB board. 1. Clean the contacts. 2. Repair the PCB board. 3. Swap the PCB board. Method 1. Clean the contacts. Clean the contacts on the PCB board and also on the hard drive can fix the problem caused by the poor connection between the PCB board and the hard drive. This picture shows the basic components on the PCB board. The most vulnerable parts on the PCB board is power supply circuit, motor IC.
This picture shows the important circuits on the printed circuit board for repairing purpose.
Motor contacts loose problem. Symptom: the motor can spin, but cannot reach its full speed. Cause: loose motor contacts. Solution: resolder, replace the loose contacts, or replace the PCB. Here is the sound from the loose motor contacts problem hard drive. Motor contacts loose problem. Symptom: the motor can spin, but cannot reach its full speed. Cause: loose motor contacts. Solution: resolder, replace the loose contacts, or replace the PCB. Motor IC problem. Symptom: the motor IC is overheat, or the hard drive does not spin. Possible reason: the motor IC is bad. Solution: replace the motor IC. Note: replacing the motor IC only can fix the bad motor IC problem. If the hard drive PCB other part got problem, or the hard drive itself got problem, replacing the motor IC will not help. This picture shows some regular components on the printed circuit board. How to fix a hard drive motor IC problem. 1. The bad motor IC problem symptom: the hard drive does not spin. There are many reasons to cause a hard drive to stop spinning. The bad motor IC is one of them. The bad motor IC may or may not have the burned mark on it. 2. Remove the bad motor IC. 3. Replace the bad motor IC with the new one. Fixing hard drive PCB board method 3. PCB board swap. PCB board swapping including 2 steps. 1. Find the correct donor PCB board. 2. PCB board firmware transfer. PCB board swap step 1. Find out the correct donor PCB board. Locate the hard drive model number on the front of the hard drive label. Locate the hard drive PCB board number. Different brand name, different PCB board. The PCB board numbers are different. You may go to hdd-parts.com to check out other brand name PCB board numbers. We use hard drive model number, PCB board number, and PCB board sticker number and CPU number as well as reference to search for the donor PCB board. We found the correct donor PCB board for the hard drive, but this is only the first step. The next step is we have to do the PCB board firmware transfer to make the donor board work on the original hard drive. PCB board firmware. PCB board firmware is the information data on the PCB board. It may be in the memory chip or in the main chip on the PCB board. For this model hard drive, we have to do the PCB board firmware transfer first, then we swap the PCB board. Otherwise, the new board will not work on the original hard drive. What is the hard drive printed circuit board firmware transfer and why? 1. One hard drive printed circuit board includes 2 parts, hardware and firmware. Hardware means the components and the printed circuit board. Firmware, also called BIOS, are the data inside of the chip. 2. The firmware includes hard drive's unique configuration data. the hard drive needs this unique configuration data to work. So, we have to transfer this unique configuration data from the original board to the donor board. Then the donor board can work on the original hard drive. We call this as hard drive printed circuit board firmware transfer. 3 things regarding the hard drive printed circuit board firmware transfer. 1. The printed circuit board firmware transfer is different from the hard drive firmware upgrading. The printed circuit board firmware transfer is to transfer the printed circuit board firmware from one board to another board. 2. Hard drive firmware upgrading is to upgrade the hard drive's own firmware. It has nothing to do with another hard drive or another printed circuit board. 3. We can do the printed circuit board firmware transfer from the physically damaged printed circuit board, like burned, watered, or even other kinds of damages. Our printed circuit board firmware transfer success rate is more than 95%. We do the printed circuit board firmware transfer for our clients for free. What will happen if we do not do the printed circuit board firmware transfer? For this model hard drive, if we put the donor board onto the hard drive without doing the printed circuit board firmware transfer, the hard drive will spin, but the computer cannot detect the hard drive.
This picture shows how the clients ship their PCBs to us. 1. Make a cardboard folder. 2. Tape the PCB to the cardboard folder. 3. Write down your order number, email address, phone number, and shipping address on the cardboard folder. 4. Insert the cardboard folder into a bubble mailer. 5. Seal the bubble mailer seal firmly.
This picture illustrated the procedure of fixing a hard drive PCB board. First, the clients send in their PCB board. 2. We fix the PCB board. 3. We ship back the PCB board to the clients. Part 2. Disk Data Recovery.
Fix Seagate F3 architecture hard drive unreadable sector problem. Some Seagate F3 architecture hard drives suffer sector unreadable problem. The following steps are how we fix this problem. 1. The terminal command v40 shows the glist entry is empty. 2. Save the translator system file. 3. Save the NRGL system file. 4. Find the unreadable sectors. 5. Clear the non-resident glist. 6. Check the NRGL is empty. 7. Apply the changes in NRGL to regenerate the translator. 8. Check if the data is readable. Disk firmware corruption. Symptom: the hard drive spins fine, but the computer cannot see the hard drive, and even the software-based data recovery tools cannot see the hard drive as well. Possible reason: disk firmware corruption. Recommendation: try disk firmware repair tools like PC3000 or others. The following is the sound from one of the hard drive which experienced disk firmware corruption. It sounds like a good hard drive, but the computer cannot detect hard drive.
Disk assembly physical damage problem. Symptom: the hard drive makes clicking, buzz, or other weird sound. The hard drive is not accessible by any computer. Possible reason: disk assembly physically damaged. Recommendation: try class 100 clean room disk assembly repairing. Do not open the hard drive in any open area like home or office. The following is the sound from one of the hard drive which experienced disk assembly physical damage. There are some simple ways to recover data from a hard drive. One of them is try to read the hard drive by different devices, like different external hard drive adapters, computers, or enclosures. Because different devices use different ways to read a hard drive, sometimes this trick works. Another way is swapping the hardware PCB board. Swapping the hardware PCB board can fix the problem caused by the PCB board. There is a cost in swapping the PCB board, but it is way cheaper than sending the hard drive to a data recovery firm. This picture shows how to use a fan to cool down the hard drive. This picture shows how to cool down the overheat chips which are under the PCB board. How do we cool down the heat contributor IC from the outside? Step 1. Heat transfer pad preparation. Peel off the protection sheet from both sides of the heat transfer pad, like the picture 1 shows. Step 2. Prepare a heat sink, like the picture 2 shows. Step 3. Put the heat transfer pad onto the heat sink, like the picture 3 shows. Step 4. Put the heat sink to the heat contributor IC area on the PCB, like the picture 4 shows. Breaking the port connector is very common in portable hard drives, because the connector is soldered on the very thin PCB board. This is the most fragile part of a portable hard drive. One side of the connector is a heavy hard drive, relatively to the thin PCB board. Another side is a fixed computer. The connector is like a fragile bridge in between. And also, every time when you use the portable hard drive, you need to plug and unplug the portable hard drive. Sometimes the power connector is broken, but most of the time it's the USB port is broken, and most likely the broken part is the thin PCB board, which is inside of a portable hard drive. Power adapter damage. This picture shows the two common damage points on the power adapter. The solution to fix this kind of problem is replace the power adapter or fix it. Method 1. Clean the contacts. Clean the contacts on the PCB board and also on the hard drive can fix the problem caused by the poor connection between the PCB board and the hard drive. This picture shows the motor driver chip schematic diagram for repairing purpose. This picture shows the motor driver chip schematic diagram for repairing purpose. This picture shows the hard drive circuit board schematic diagram for repairing purpose. This picture shows the motor driver chip schematic diagram for repairing purpose. This picture shows the PCB board schematic diagram for repairing purpose. This picture shows the circuit board schematic diagram for repairing purpose.
Fusion Drive. What is Fusion Drive? Fusion Drive is Apple Inc.'s name for its implementation of a hybrid drive. One Fusion Drive equals one SSD drive plus one regular hard drive. Usage. Frequently used data is stored in the SSD drive. Less frequently used data is stored in the regular hard drive. Data recovery requirement. In order to do data recovery, both the SSD drive and the regular hard drive are needed. Do I have a Fusion Drive? This table listed all the Macintosh computers which used the Fusion Drives.
This picture shows the procedure how we do data recovery for our clients. First, the client sends their hard drive to us. Second, we do data recovery. Third, we ship back the data to our clients. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to watch my video. Any comments are really appreciated. If this video is a little bit of help, could you please click on like to support me? Thank you again. Bye.